In today's video, we're gonna talk about how cycling saved our marriage, our workouts, what we're doing for our ride today, and a few other things.
Let's get into the video.
I feel the change is coming, it's closer every day. I feel the waters rising, just like a tidal wave. So go and tell your brother and sisters all the same. We gotta come together for a brighter day. Everybody, shout it out. Let's get together here and now.
All right, start my interval. I am in sunny Central Florida on Van Fleet Trail, and it is amazing weather. Just loving life right now. All right, my giraffe here, and I have something to tell you. I gotta tell you why you should subscribe. I have 2 goals, and I want you to follow along with me to see if I meet these goals. I think I can do it, but here's what they are. 1, I wanna get back my FTP. It was 420 watts for 20 minutes, which gave me a 400 watt FTP. I wanna do 430 for 20 minutes, and my fitness is down right now because we're in the off season. So I want you to come along and see if I can get that back, plus some. Also, I got another goal of getting 10,000 subs by the end of 2021, the end of this year. If you hit that subscribe button, not only are you helping me meet one of the goals, but you can come along for the ride and see if I can meet another one of my goals. Am I making sense? Okay, cool. Let's get back to the video. No more wasting your time. Let's go. Thank you. All right, back on the rail trail. I love it here, especially because it's great for cadence work and doing uninterrupted intervals for long stretches. I think this is like at least 25 minutes of uninterrupted road, going pretty hard. All right, so what I'm doing today is 4 times 7 minutes at 300 watts over 100 RPM. And the emphasis today is on the cadence, getting those revs up. And this is gonna be hard for me because my native cadence is about 80. So to add on those extra 20 RPMs is definitely gonna be difficult. But I think we'll get this done today. It shouldn't be too tough. It took us an hour to get here and I did 200 watts. I'm gonna do these intervals, 10-minute rest between. I'm gonna go home at 220 watts and that should be an hour. It'll give us about a 3-hour ride today. Let's start this first interval and see how it feels. Those get the legs going. They do, they do.
Still got some bones to break. My drink got me leaning. You about to make a mistake. I'm so far gone back. Love turned on. I burned to anyone in my way.
All right, second interval done. That was 300 watts for 7 minutes at 101 RPM, 101 cadence. Feeling good. We're gonna do a 10-minute break here, 10-minute rest up, and then hit number 3. Let's do this. Let's get it. A nice show you got. Third one done, feeling good. It's nice when you start cracking away at these intervals and you know you only got one left. That's how I feel. I only got one left and I am feeling good. Feeling good. Feeling good. Sorry, that's my nerdy side coming out. Easy, oh, I thought that was a snake. No, that wasn't a snake. Just being a sissy. But these aren't too hard for me. It's just getting everything going here at the beginning of the season. And as the months progress, these workouts are gonna be getting much harder. But I'm taking it right now as I can get it because I'm really enjoying these basic workouts. All right, let's get the 4th one done. 4th one dizzied. Get it.
In the morning I wake, another beautiful day. I finally figured the recipe.
All right, 4th one done. Feeling good. Let's get home. Gonna do 220 for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Let's get home. Let's get it. Our marriage was definitely in a bad spot. We were, would you say, on the point of divorce?
Well, probably not to point of divorce, but yeah, like, I mean, we're on the road. Yeah.
If things kept going the way they did, yeah. Mm-hmm. How come you think we were in such a bad place?
I think just stress, financial stress from the kids. We had, in 2012, we had just had our second baby together. So we have a newborn, we had a 1-year-old, and then we had my oldest daughter, John's stepdaughter, who's 14.
I think we just started going this way. We were like separating. Like I was
really involved with the kids.
Yeah.
And then you were really involved with work.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were just heading in 2 different directions.
And it just hit us one day that we should just do something together. And that started as running, but then it evolved into cycling, and we fell in love with the sport, both of us. And it's a passion that we shared together. And I think looking back, some of the major things that really helped for me personally, we shared a passion. We shared something that we really enjoyed together. And we both loved cycling and triathlon and that sport. And we really, both of us really wanted to get better at it. Right? We wanted to be better.
Yeah, and then it's just the connecting time. Like we were spending so much time together all of a sudden that we weren't spending together before.
Yeah.
Because even just traveling to the events or to the training or
just the time in the car
doing
together.
The training, yeah, and then just having something to talk about and connect and bond over.
Yeah, and it's like we would go do a 15K TT together and we would know each other's times. So if she was 20 seconds up or a minute down, if it was a good night for her, I would know, and vice versa, she would know my numbers. So it's like at dinner, we would be like, oh, okay, yeah, so we're 20 seconds faster. Oh, you were a minute down today. Don't worry, that happens to me. So it like gave us something to connect over. And if you're watching this and you want to do something with your spouse, I don't think it has to be cycling. I think it could literally be anything that's something that you're both passionate about. We were lucky that we just both fell in love with cycling. I think also for me, what it did is when you line up at a triathlon or a cycling race, and a cycling race specifically, and you get your ass kicked, you lose so much more than you win. And that's even, the pros. It really humbled me. And I went from thinking I was this amazing guy, like I'm this great guy, right? All that in a bag of chips, to being humbled. And that humility forced me to look at myself and really look at myself in the relationship of like, maybe I'm not like, I need to be nicer. And not like I was a nice guy, I always loved my wife, but like when I say, oh, is the laundry done, or how I talk, helped me open my eyes when she had a complaint about me, saying, hey, maybe can you help with this, or maybe can you do that? It helped me realize like, hey, maybe you're wrong and she's right in this situation. Right? And that's even today with these YouTube videos. I do these videos and see, she's not talking. She wants me to keep talking right now. She's like, I like this, keep going. She, like, even with these YouTube videos, I edit these videos and I get to see myself, especially when the camera continues to roll, like, by mistake or whatever. And I see myself, I'm like, oh boy, I don't like that. Humility in sport helped bring my ego down so I can really open up and see the flaws in myself. And I think that really helped our marriage. I sometimes wonder what would have happened if we didn't find...
Yeah, no, it definitely was a huge factor in us being connected.
It still connects us today.
Yeah, it connects us today, and it gives us such a good understanding of each other. And
yeah, because there's been times where you haven't ridden. And when you're not riding, and like we don't go out and do those rides together, we're spending less time together.
Yeah.
So if we go out and do a ride together, and even if it's an easy spin for an hour, or we do a ride for a couple hours, that's time where even if we're not talking, we're just with each other, and I think that really, really helps us.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
Yeah. All right. So it's good. So we're staying together?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm lucky. Okay, guys. Moving on to the next scene. Let's go. We're keeping things moving here. We call him Chester.
And Chi.
What's his short name?
Chi.
All right. So do you think the jobs are spread evenly between us? For running the family? Like running the family?
I think so.
Running the family.
Yeah, I do.
So things are fair?
I think so.
If I turned off the camera, would you say the same thing?
It depends on the day.
The honesty, that's honest for sure. Whoa!
I think like most days I feel fair.
Yeah.
But usually when I start to feel it's unfair, it's only me not asking for help.
Yeah,
it's me trying to do it all by myself.
So I'm doing the right thing.
You're always available. Like if I ask and I say this is what needs to happen, you're willing.
That's good.
Yeah.
So we have a good marriage?
Very good.
That's good.
Happy.
Staying together?
Staying together.
Forever? And about marriage is like they get married and they think, oh yeah, we're gonna be together forever, and then you have kids and you're like, shit, I could have left, right? And I think that's one of the hardest things about being married is just knowing you're there forever. What?
Yeah.
No, but I could
hard for
see.
you?
No, I could see like if we were if I was married to the wrong person, how
Yeah.
you would feel like you were in a prison. That's why I feel lucky because
I do sometimes feel like I'm a person.
All right, this isn't about cycling anymore. Is it? Is it?
Thank you, Jojo.
Say hi again.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi.
Call me
They can't see you at the nookin.
All right.
Has to be with conviction. Trailed off there at the end. Let's get into the video.
I gotta bring up the O.
Yeah.
Let's get into the video.
Because like when it trails off like that, it sounds like you don't really want to say it.
Oh, let's get into the video.
Yeah, like those two are good. Great.
You got any other more tips for me there, honey?
This is tips.
Tips from the wife.
Tips from wifey.